This is a common question that people have. After all, India is a country where well over one third of its population is vegetarian. And the common belief is you need to eat more meat and eggs to grow strong and muscular. Remember all the jokes about the world's fastest vegetarian bowler? The simple truth is, for two of the three major macronutrient groups, vegetarian sources are often rich, after all, in both carbs and fats. The most hardcore non vegetarians have to turn to grains, oils, dairy, and vegetables. Vegetables and fruits are also rich in age fighting polyphenols, vitamin C, and dietary fiber, which promotes our digestive health. That is why children are often told to eat more fruits and vegetables. But let me tell you, it's not only for the children, even you as an adult need to do that. Which leaves the last macronutrient, that is the proteins. And that most people think or believe that the vegetarians have to lose out. Well, that's not necessarily true. If you eat eggs and dairy, most of your needs can be met right there. In fact, a very famous bodybuilding diet a few decades ago was called Go Mad. A gallon of milk a day, so milk alone can build champions. Eggs are again one of the finest sources of proteins you can eat and are a staple for many successful athletes. So let's look at the specific things vegetarians can eat and build some serious muscles with. Number one is dairy, whether it is milk, butter, cheese, paneer, or dahi. Number two is dals or pulses and legumes. Every state of India has its own favorite dal. Dal has long been one of the staples of Indian food for both vegetarians and non-vegetarians. Chickpeas in particular are a great source of low-fat carbs as well as protein. Quinoa instead of rice. Quinoa has a much higher, greater amount of complete high-quality protein. And finally, last but not the least, is nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds are the vegetarian's best friend. They are a source of healthy fats and proteins and keep you energized throughout the most demanding workouts. Suppose you find that consuming these foods in required quantities is a massive task for you to get the adequate quantity of your daily essential aminos. In that case, you can easily add protein supplements to fulfill your requirements without exceeding your daily carb intake present in legumes, cereals, pulses, grains, and nuts. And the best news is that most of the protein supplements available today are zero in carbs and pure in protein, rich in all the essential amino acids that you need to grow your muscles and recover. It's also an excellent hack for my vegetarian friends on a ketogenic diet. Follow some simple rules to get all the macronutrients you need, multiple smaller meals instead of 2 to 3 large meals, whole grains instead of processed flour like maida, consuming healthy cooking medium like ghee, butter, coconut oil or olive oil instead of unhealthy omega-6 rich fatty acids in the modern oils that you find in the supermarket like sunflower, made of sunflower, made of safflower, made of cottonseed. Plenty of vegetables and fruit needs to be consumed right throughout the day and with every meal. Lastly, remember that veg proteins invariably need supplementing for more bioavailability of nutrients with certain vitamins such as vitamin B12, minerals such as zinc and iron, and adequate enzymes that help your body assimilate the protein you eat. Remember, your growth and recovery from workouts are not only dependent on simply consuming nutrients, but also how much of your consumption can be utilized by your body. Many of the reputed casein and whey protein supplements already contain these essential amino acids that you need to build muscles. Do your research carefully and choose the ones that give you the best combination of good protein and other supplements you need to digest and absorb the protein that you're ingesting. Add a pre-workout booster as needed to turbocharge every workout. So, I hope I have answered your main questions about eating a vegetarian diet to build muscles. If you have any more questions, feel free to comment down below and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. And of course, as always, this entire deep dive series will always be available on my highlights for you to refer to anytime, anywhere at your convenience.